Ranking every ninja in Mortal Kombat history. Yep, even the new ones. Mortal Kombat without ninjas is like Soul Calibur without swords, or Street Fighter without thighs.
Holy shit. Holy shit!
Or Guilty Gear without femboys. All jokes aside, Mortal Kombat ninjas are awesome and helped make the series popular like it is today, one of the biggest fighting games in the world. And they keep adding ninjas. Floyd was amazing, a great addition. Leave a like down below if you want Floyd in the next game, because I know I do. But to rank these ninjas fairly, I'm gonna consider their powers, their overall impact on the story, and of course, their popularity. Because popularity is what inspired today's video. Every time people rank the ninjas, they get like a bazillion views, so hopefully that happens to me as well. In fact, let's make a deal right now. If you watching right now enjoyed today's video, then you have to subscribe, alright? You need to. If you don't, then Trimmer's gonna show up to your house and rock you. And you know what I mean by that. Or do you? Once again, all jokes aside, I'm trying to reach 500,000 subscribers before GTA 6 gets here, so let's do it together. And without any further ado, everyone, let's begin. Alright, and here we go, starting with the top 5. You all watching know who's gonna be top 2, alright? It's Scorpion and Sub-Zero, and since it's my video, Sub-Zero goes in front, alright? I just think he's better overall. Both these characters are popular, Scorpion's a bit more popular. However, Sub-Zero's got a bigger impact on the story, alright? He just does. I've made these two videos covering what the characters do in every single game, and most of the time, Scorpion's just a henchman or he dies. That's like his role in most games. So once again, both characters are very popular, but Sub-Zero's got a bigger impact on the story overall. But then we have number 3, Reptile. I think everybody watching would agree the Lizard Boy is a top 3 Mortal Kombat ninja. And honestly, despite Sub-Zero being my favorite, I think Reptile's one of the most interesting ninjas. Like he just is. The man's part raptor and also has force abilities. He can turn invisible. Not to mention his backstory with the Saurians, or is it the Zaterans? NetherRealm can't keep it straight. Anyways, let's move on. Noob Saibot is also very popular, which is impressive since he's not in most of the games. I'd say less than 1/3 of Mortal Kombat games have Noob Saibot as a playable character. In fact, it's probably 1/4 of the games, and yet he's a top 4 character. Not just in terms of popularity, but also what he does to impact the story, believe it or not. I made a full video about it if you want to have a look. But oh boy, next up we have the final slot. Originally, I was gonna put Ermac here, but after doing more research, I realized he doesn't quite make the cut. And that's because Mileena fans are absolutely rabid. If she's not in the game, you hear, "Oh! Oh, where is she? Oh, I'm gonna send the death threats. Oh!" Yeah, no, that actually happens. That really does. I lost my voice a little bit there. Mileena fans are crazy. She's extremely popular and has a pretty big role in the story too, especially in the recent games. So Mileena is a triple threat. To be fair though, Ermac's origin was fan-made, okay? So fans quite literally made this man, so he's popular too, okay? But next up is the ninja ladies, all right? I would say Kitana and Jade go here, and that's actually it. Every other ninja lady is gonna be further down on the tier list. Don't get mad at me. I'm not the sexist one, okay? It's the audience as a whole. Mortal Kombat fans are like 95% men at least, alright? That's why the most popular characters are men or heavily sexualized women, okay? And Kitana plus Jade are good girls, so not as popular as they could be, you know, if they showed off a bit more thigh or something. That was a joke. Don't take it super seriously, Twitter. I know you're watching. Next up are the Cyborgs, Ketchup and Mustard, right? Sector and Cyrax. Why is it MK3 Cyrax, but MK9 Sector? That's very funny. By the way, this tier list is not mine. It was made by Cindy Payne, and I love this tier list because it includes comic and show characters who were never in the games but should be, so yeah, bring them back. Oniro, for example. This man was the original Lin Kuei Grand Master from the Mortal Kombat cartoon. He can shapeshift. He's a great fighter. Yeah, this guy's so cool. Put Oniro in one of the games, NetherRealm. What are you doing? Wu Lei's also cool, man. Bring him back. That's an NPC character from Armageddon who leads a third faction of ninjas. I love him. Then finally, since we're down here, the Lin Kuei Grand Master. Why has this man never been playable? I get that he's the leader, but so what? You can make him interesting. You can make him fun to play. You can make him intimidating. Do it, NetherRealm. Oh wait, you can't, because Bihan's already the Grand Master. Now it's Noob Saibot. Dang it, you missed the opportunity to make the Grand Master actually relevant. Just like King Jared, you killed him off when he could have been a playable character for the first time. Man, there's so many issues with the new era. I like some parts of it, but overall, such a wasted opportunity. Oh my goodness. Anyways, Rain and Smoke go here next. Both of these characters are popular in their own right. They're just not uber obscure absurdly popular like everyone else mentioned so far, which is unfortunate because both of them are interesting. I think Rain's backstory is really cool and his powers are just kind of mid because it's water powers, which are typically chick powers, you know? So that's likely why he's less popular. He's a masculine character with a feminine ability, right? Controlling water. Then you have Smoke, whose powers are interesting, but his backstory is just not there. All right, row number 3, very cool. So Takeda's going here, like straight up. Everyone loves Takeda. He's probably the best new ninja, in my opinion. Mortal Kombat 1 did him kinda dirty by nerfing him. He no longer has the telekinesis because he's not Kenshi's son anymore. So he's just a ninja guy without the fire too, because no Scorpion training. Yeah, oh, the more I think about it, what a downgrade. Next up is Scarlet. Why this image though? I hate this version of Scarlet, but yeah, she's a cool character overall. I like her alternate outfit in MK11 the most, and blood manipulation is so cool. Scarlet could be a top 10 character if NetherRealm just pushed her a bit more, but so far she's a henchman. Trimmer! Okay, so this character has so much potential. He first appeared in Special Forces, a Mortal Kombat game that almost nobody played. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Not until Mortal Kombat Legacy. No, you did not. That game was so unpopular. However, it gave us Trimmer, alright, so that's amazing, and later games made him even better. Mortal Kombat X made Trimmer one of the fan favorite characters in the whole game. People loved him. Once again, just like Scarlet, NetherRealm needs to use these henchmen, have them actually do cool stuff in their own side stories. Stop forcing them to engage with the main characters because that makes them henchmen. Alright, next up is Floyd, easily the best new character in Mortal Kombat history, alright. Hunting for him was so much fun, the entire community came together and it revived the game, making it more popular on Twitch than every other fighting game. It was awesome. That's the power of Floyd, baby, the power of pink. I love this guy, bring him back in the next game, give him a personality and a story. He's pretty much chameleon, so let's talk about them next. Chameleon boy and chameleon girl. They're in the same rank, so just pretend they're tied. There's no way to make them tied on a tier list, but just use your imagination. In fact, Lady Chameleon's gonna go up here just because she has story relevance. She actually did stuff in Mortal Kombat 1 and even had speaking lines. So yeah, Chameleon's ranked up a little bit, especially in recent games. Now, alright, next up we have the mid characters, which is still good, alright? I know mids become a bit of a slur in the modern day vernacular, but to me, mid just means good. It's decent, it's okay, not bad. That's why Tanya's going here, that's why Frost is going here, it's why Cyber Sub-Zero is going here. All of these characters have potential, but just no story impact whatsoever. Also, they're popular, so NetherRealm should do something with these characters. MK1, Tanya had a bigger role, like she absolutely did, but also that's not Tanya in Mortal Kombat 1. It's really not. Some people get mad in the comments when I say that, but it's the truth. Mortal Kombat 1 Tanya is a brand new character. She acts nothing like Tanya, her origin is different, her weapons are different, all that stuff. Next up is Cyber Smoke, and then Lady Sector. That's right, I think Lady Sector is actually interesting in Mortal Kombat 1. I like her relationship with the Grandmaster. I also like that she's not trying to cyberize people right away. Instead, we're gonna learn what her motivation is for doing that, which is cool. In previous games, Sector did not have depth. I need people to understand that. He's always been cool, but personality-wise, he just wanted to be evil. He's just doing bad things for the sake of conquering, and that's it. Which is fine, don't get me wrong, but new Sector actually has motivation. I can see why she's doing what she's doing, and she's not completely bad. She's more of like a good guy who's slowly turning bad, which is interesting. Oh snap, Hydro, didn't see you there. Bring Hydro back. It's gonna be tough to do without replacing Rain. I'm sure you could do it. In fact, the fourth Snake has talked about this a little bit, I think. So there are ways to bring back Hydro without replacing Rain and keep Rain more mage-like, you know, with the scepter and stuff, make him more like a water wizard, whereas Hydro is a ninja with combat expertise who sometimes uses water to attack people. Anyways, it's time for the most controversial tier. Go away. These characters don't need to come back. Get rid of them, throw them in the dumpster. I don't care how you get rid of them, just get rid of them. Kuai Liang Scorpion, go away. This idea was so terrible, and I've mentioned several times, I don't know how NetherRealm did it. I don't get how all of them came together and said, yeah, that's a good idea. Just make Scorpion the most popular character, somebody different who's not actually Scorpion. They took Scorpion and made Sub-Zero Scorpion. That's such a bad idea. How did that happen? Yeah, get rid of him, along with Lady Cyrax, because she acts just like regular Cyrax, but is a woman. There's no change to the character. Cyber Frost. So I liked Cyber Frost when she first showed up, but it was a fun gimmick, alright? Nothing more. Don't bring her back, get rid of her, okay? She had her chance, it was fun, now toss her forever, alright? Get rid of her. Triborg, once again, a very cool character. We all love Triborg, but it was a gimmick, alright? In future games, every cyborg needs to be their own separate character with a full move list. Do not shove them together because that removes their individuality and also limits how much cool stuff they can do, alright? It just does. When Sector and Cyrax are separate characters, you get more moves, more attacks, the game has more depth. That's what I want. Don't shove them together and say, yo, it's ketchup mustard man. No, don't do that. And actually, I think that that's it. Down here we have Chrome. That's a fan-made character. People keep trying to gaslight me and say, oh, he's real, he's real. No, he's not. I double checked. Then we have Bihan Sub-Zero, but to me, Sub-Zero is Sub-Zero, right? Only in one game did they have both as a playable character, right? Two Sub-Zeros. Typically it's Sub-Zero or Noob Saibot. There's never two Sub-Zeros, so you get my point. They're the same character. Komodai, no idea who that is. Gotta be a fan character. Ruby, no idea who that is. Gotta be a fan character. Serena is not a ninja. We all love Serena, but she's not a ninja. Doesn't even wear the ninja mask. Tanya's also not a ninja, but I allowed it because she's so popular. Shujinko, also not a ninja, and Reiko, not a ninja. Though he does throw ninja stars, even so, not a ninja. And alright everyone, there you have it, ranking every single ninja in Mortal Kombat history throughout every single game, and even the shows and comics, right? Hydro's from the comics, and Oniro is from the cartoon. And I included them too, which I think deserves a like, alright? Leave a like down below if you enjoyed the video. Let's try and get 2,000 likes on today's video. Don't forget our deal made earlier at the very start of this video, alright? If you enjoyed, then you must subscribe. Finish that combo, ring the bell so you never miss any future content. Alright everyone, make sure to come back next time, and as always, stay underdogs.